Ben Jemison. Second on the grid, driving for Team X-Ray, is Edward Callan. Third on the grid for Schumacher, Ben Smith. So driving for inside line racing is Paul Crompton. Driving another Schumacher, fifth on the grid, Tyler Little. Big cheer for Tyler. Sixth on the grid, driving for Team Associated, Charlie Saunders. For seventh place, driving for Factory, Yokomo, Matt Thompson, seventh on the grid. Final up number 8 on the grid. Running. What is it? Oh, here he is. I've already got him. I'm only joking. 8th on the grid. Associated, Steve Pierce. Be Factory, Steve. 9th on the grid with Schumacher, Phil Slay. And before the train comes, running 10th on the grid, Team Associated, Eugene Galley. So you get your rubble lap drivers, and then on.
A final, two-wheel drive, leg 1.
Led off 5 miles, the old man Ben Jemison, who was on the inside. He's Edward Callan right with him as they've been in qualifying today. Both taken 2 TQ honours. Gemma had it on the track in the fastest time in the last round of qualifying. Very little been in it all day. We expect the same from the final, so let's have some good, close, tidy racing out there. Jemison down the straight with Callan and Ben Smith all over the back of Edward Callan down the straight for the first time at racing speed. And Jemison just pulling out a tiny bit of a gap there at the sharp end. Looking at them for second, third, fourth, fifth and sixth as they come through. So this is just the first leg of 3. Ben Smith all over the back of Edward Callan. Paul Crompton, Tyler Little and Phil Slade not too far behind. So still a pretty tight race this one. Jemison's lead 1.6 seconds after 2 laps.
Race order after 1 minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 8, 10, 7, 6. Leader on lap.
So Jemison's lead up to 1.8 seconds at the sharp end. Ben Smith got a very racy car all over the back of Edward Callan, making that the widest car he can. Holding on to second position here. Paul Crompton not too far behind and Tyler Little. So top 5 now, all away from the rest of the field. Smith had a slight wobble on that one, so Crompton closes right up onto the rear gearbox of him. Down the straight they go. So Ben Jemison's lead up to just over 2 seconds now, still pulling away. New fastest lap for Gemma, so he's not took his foot off the gas yet. Edward Callan, Ben Smith, Paul Crompton, Tyler Little. So the top 5, Phil Slade not too far back there in 6th. Then comes Steve Pierce, Eugene Galley, Matt Thompson and Charlie Saunders. Approaching the 2-minute mark, so 3 to go.
Race order after 2 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 8, 10, 7, 6. Leader on lap 6.
So looking at Jemison there, gets a bit of a break, not sure what happened further back, but something happened with Edward Callan and Ben Smith looking at it. So Jemison now got a lead of 4 seconds to Paul Crompton. Can Crompton do anything about the lead of Jemison? Not at the moment, because Jemison's still banging in fastest lap after fastest lap. Crompton's over, gets his champion's roll back on his wheel, just cost him a couple of lengths there, but he's still second. Tyler Little up to 3rd, Edward Callan 4th. Then comes Phil Slade now up to 5th, Ben Smith 6th. And already Crompton got the hammer down, he took half a second. Last time through, even with a slight mistake, so Crompton got a fast car underneath him.
Attention. Drivers qualifying on two-wheel drive buggy. Please prepare to kick some butt. Race order after 3 minutes. 1, 4, 5, 2, 9, 3, 8, 7, 6, 10, leader on lap 8.
So it'll be the H final up next. You guys get yourselves ready, please. Oh, there's been a slight change there, I think. So Ben Jemison checking out now. 6 seconds clear from Paul Crompton. You can't focus on Jemison because he's got his mirrors full of Tyler Liddell right behind him. So those cars looking pretty similar on the body shelf. Almost on the same pace as well on the track, nothing in it. Then a gap back to Phil Slay and Edward Callan. So Jemison 6 seconds clear, just over a minute to go. You've got to keep it on all 4 wheels, facing the right direction. Crompton's got a second, just under a second lead over Tyler Liddell.
Race order after 4 minutes. 1 second, 1, 4, 5, 9, 2, 3, 8, 7, 6, 10, leader on lap 11.
45 seconds to go, Ben Jemison. Still got the hammer down. The gap's 5 seconds. Jemison's over. Big crash, just gets it. Has he got away with it? Not sure if that car's broken or not, really. It was a big crash. It's still going alright at the moment. Does not want to do that again. There's Paul Crompton not too far back and Tyler Liddell. This lap and another couple for the leaders. It'll be very close to the 5-minute mark as they come round. So Jemison could sneak through for one more lap. No one else is going to do it. So he's got these last few corners to go. 5 seconds, so it's going to be right on time to try and get the power down. Still a little bit slippery out there. Down the straight he goes. There's the 5 minutes, so well done Ben Jemison. Big round of applause, taking leg number 1. Brilliant drive. Paul Crompton comes home in second, Tyler Liddell third. Edward Cullen will be fourth, and Ben Smith will run out in top 5 for leg 1.
Nearly hit you there.
Stephen Eugene.
A final, two-wheel drive, leg 2.
So off and away we go for leg number 2. Led off by the pole man, won leg number 1. Ben Jemison leads them round. Got Edward Cullen and Ben Smith right, doing his wheel tracks once again. Edward Cullen looking pretty racy this time. And there's a little bit slippy as you come out of the bomb hole and back up the hill. Bit greasy conditions there, so all eyes go to the front 4 cars pretty much together at the sharp end. Jemison gets a mistake, goes sideways, Edward Cullen gets collected right with him. So Jemison, as he lost the car, Cullen was that close, got caught in Jemison's mistake, so Jemison holds on to the lead. It's Ben Smith now to the 2 spot. Paul Crompton, Tyler Liddell, running 3rd and 4th. Then comes Charlie Saunders 5th, Matt Thompson 6th, Edward Callan, Phil Slay, Eugene Galley and Steve Pearce. So Jemison, Smith, Crompton, Liddell, Saunders, top 5, separated by just under 2 seconds.
1, 3, 4, 5.
Smith, he gets it sideways as it gets on the gas going up the hill. Told you it's slippery in that area. So Paul Crompton sneaks through there up to seconds. Then Jemison from Crompton, from Smith, Liddell, Saunders, top 5 pulling away now from the rest of the field. Absolutely nothing in between these 5. So you've got to be careful as they get on the gas going up that hill. Car slides as you go on the gas through there. So Ben Jemison got Paul Crompton closing up behind him now. The gap's down to just a couple of tenths. And you've got to watch it because Ben Smith there ready to pick up any pieces. Tyler Liddell and Charlie Saunders. So the young guns out front in this A final. Jemison got Crompton right with him. Jemison goes full defensive mode. 2/10 of a second the gap. Crompton having a look, seeing what he can do. There's only 2 minutes on the clock, 3 to go.
5, 7, 10, 8, 9, leader on lap 6.
Bit of a mistake from Saunders in this one. And Little, I believe it's Ben Jemison from Crompton and Smith. It's 3 cars now with the sharp end. They've pulled out a gap of 4 seconds to everybody else. All eyes on the leaders. Jemison still holding on to it. Halfway through. Crompton there. Ben Smith as well. Jemison knows he wants to do this victory in leg 2. These guys wanting to go to leg 3. They don't want Jemo to wrap it up already. Jemison going tight. Crompton going round the outside. Nothing there for him. And they've got to watch it because Ben Smith just sitting there, biding his time, nice and patiently, just waiting to see what happens out from 3 down, 2 minutes left on the master clock. Crompton goes too tight there, just gets away with it. Jemison tight on the pipe and Crompton. Here comes Smith, told you he's ready to pick up any pieces. He's certainly getting some there. There's Jemison now from Ben Smith. Crompton back to 3rd. 1 minute 45 to go. Smithy looking for a move around the outside. We know there's some grip there. Someone did it in one of the earlier finals, but Jemison holds his line nicely. Down into the bottom they go. Getting back on the gas. Up the hill. These guys know what grip's underneath them now. Down the straight they go. Big gap, 3/10 of a second. 1.5 minutes remaining. Jemison, Smith, and Crompton's not done yet. Crompton's only just over a second further back. Smith goes the sideways moment, so it's giving a bit of breathing space to Jemison. He tries to push on and pull away.
No need for
Ben Smith will close in on him. As they always say, it's easy to chase someone down, especially when you can see where the traction is. They've got pretty much just over the length of the straight lead. And it's Matt Thompson now from 7th on the grid all the way up to 3rd. 1 minute remaining.
After 4 minutes, 1 second, 1, 3, 7, 5, 6, 10, 9. Leader on lap 11.
From down the straight once again. Battle of the bends. Jemison from Smith. Smithy looking up the inside. He'll wait for him. Good driving. Knows he can't just take him out like that. 20 seconds to go. So it's going to be this lap of 1 more lap for the leaders. Jemison, Smith and Matt Thompson not too far behind. These two are going to just about get through for 1 more lap. Might get caught on the line. It's going to be very close. Getting the mistake. And you are done on the line, so Ben Jemison taking it from Ben Smith by half a second.
A final 2-wheel drive, leg 3.
So off we go for leg number 3. We know Gemmo's already wrapped it up, so he won't get in anyone else's way, but he's going to try and take 3 from 3. Like his teammate hit back at Telford. So Jemison leading, Ben Smith through to 2nd already. Paul Crompton up to 3rd. So Jemison 8/10 of a second clear from Ben Smith, Paul Crompton, Matt Thompson, Phil Slade. So the gap is 8/10 at the sharp end, but only 30 seconds gone, so loads of time for things to change. Jemison makes a slight mistake, only a big mistake, he's off into the scenery, so through it goes Ben Smith and Paul Crompton. Jemison back to 3rd, Matt Thompson 4th, Phil Slade 5th. A bit of a lead now for Ben Smith, then up in between 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th.
Race order after 1 minute. 3, 4, 1, 7, 9, 8, 2, 10, 5, 3.
So Ben Smith 2 seconds clear now at the sharp end from Paul Crompton, who's got to go full defensive, but Gemmo's right with him there in 3rd. Then comes Matt Thompson, Phil Slade, Steve Pearce, Charlie Saunders, Edward Callan, Eugene Galley and Tyler Little. So a minute and a half gone. Down the straight goes Ben Smith, here comes Crompton, Jemison, Thompson and Slade. So 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th, not a lot in it. Ben Smith's got the hammer down, leading them round, putting in fastest lap after fastest lap, so he's not backing it off. He's trying to extend the lead and it's up to 2.5 seconds already. So So it's not so easy to make a mistake on this track. It's still greasy out there. The gap's down to just under 2 seconds, so Crompton getting the hammer down now, chasing after Ben Smith. He's got clear from Ben Jemison.
9, 6, 2, 8, 10, 5, leader on lap 6.
Down the straight goes your race leader. We'll check them off as they go. Paul Crompton. So we're 2 seconds back. So Smithy matches him and pulls out a couple of tenths on that lap. Jemison's still got Matt Thompson right with him. Phil Slade's there as well. And Thompson's had a mistake, so drops him down 2 more positions. So Phil Slade goes up the order to 4th position now. So through goes Ben Smith. Lapping the same pace as Crompton, so still 2 seconds the gap. Back up the middle of the track he comes over the jump. Nice landing there. Here comes Crompton, really pushing on in this one. Then Jemison, Slade and Edward Cullen back up to 5th now. So Ben Smith goes through, 2 minutes left on the race clock. New fastest lap, 21.7. Crompton on a 21.5, so takes a couple of tenths back out of it.
1, 9, 2, 7, 6, 8, 10, 5, leader on lap 9.
So Crompton throwing absolutely everything at this one. 1.8 seconds was the gap. You can visually see it's coming down and down. It's under a second now as they hit the line. 0.6 of a second the gap between Ben Smith and Paul Crompton. Gap back then to Ben Jemison 3rd, but he's not bothered. He knows he's wrapped up the meeting already. It's all about who wins leg number 3 for the rest of the podium positions. Crompton sends it up the inside there of Ben Smith. Ben Smith will come back at him. No, they don't not get the drive up there. Still a little bit slippery. So Crompton now got Smithy behind him by 0.3 of a second. Those two got a gap to 3 seconds back to 3rd place. Smithy looking up the inside. Crompton going wide. Oh, the traction's just not there for Ben Smith. 1 minute to go, drivers. So it's going to be exciting. 1 minute left. They just do not know where the grip is out there on the track.
1 second, 4, 3, 1, 9, 2, 8, 7, 6, 10, 5, leader on lap
45 seconds to go. Crompton coming back up now. Here comes Ben Smith. Absolutely nothing in between those two. They've got a gap back then to Jemison for 2 seconds. So all eyes on the leaders. 35 seconds to go. Oh, Crompton goes wide there. Smith right behind him down the straight. 30 seconds left on the clock. So we've got to go this lap of 1 more lap for the leaders. Going around the tree stump they go. Turning left. Getting on the power. Over the jump. Smithy giving chase to Crompton. Both driving nicely on this one. Into the bomb hole. As they get back on the gas, you can see it's slippery. They're doing everything they can through the old style wall for the final lap. This will be deciding positions on the podium. Crompton 2nd, Smith 3rd, Jemison still there in 3rd. It's to the line this time, so Crompton got Smith all over the back of him to come up through the back section. Smithy gets on the gas. He found some traction there, but he did not need that much. Crompton got some breathing space around the last couple of corners, and Paul Crompton will take leg number 3.
Big final, 2-wheel drive.
So Mark Smith leads away from 4th position. Have a nice tidy start. Mark Smith from Callum McElroy bench at the sharp end. Andy Woods from 5th all the way up to 3rd already. The fluorescent yellow machine, so he's already got from 5th to 3rd. Stewart running 4th, Craig Harris 5. It's been a mistake for Andy Woods, so dropping him down the order. It's Callum McElroy bench out front now from Mark Smith. Stewart in 3rd. Craig Harris and Mark Anthony Jones, top 5 pulling away from the back already, and we're approaching the first 1 minute down. 4 to go.
Race order after 1 minute. 2, 1, 3, 4, 9, 10, 8, 5, 6, 7. Leader on lap 3.
So Callum McElroy bench leads by 1 second at the sharp end. All purple car coming back on the middle of the track now. Then comes Mark Smith giving chase and Stewart in 3rd. broken away from the rest of the field. Callum has a mistake, so Mark Smith looking up the inside. Oh, Woody makes a mistake as well. So down the straight they go. Callum still leading, just ahead of Mark Smith. They are first and second. Through the middle of the track now, up towards the jump. Nice landing from both of them. A slight gap back to Stu Wood, but he's not too far back. He can pick up some pieces from there. And then Craig Harris running fourth. So top four now broken away. And Mark Smith all over the back of Callum with 2 down, 3 minutes remaining.
Sorry, Callum. Oh, it's Mark. Sorry, Mark.
Attention. Drivers play final. Two-wheel drive button. Prepare to kick some butts. Race running after 4 minutes. 2, 1.
Oh, again.
9, 5, 6,
Yeah, no.
10,
bench 4 seconds clear from Craig Harris now up to second, Mark Smith back to third, Mark Anthony Jones ninth on the grid up to fourth, Andy was running fifth. So a close battle between the express orange and yellow cars coming towards race control now. Mark Anthony Jones and Andy Woods. Andy Woods looking to move up the inside, Mark takes the racing line, holds the speed nicely around that corner.
5, 6, 8, 10, 7. Leader on lap 11.
Final 20 seconds of this B final. A final, leg 3 is up next. Will Jemison go? Not sure if he will. You might want to make it 3 from 3. I reckon he'll be going. So Callum for a bench, well done, you finished, you win the B final, great drive from Callum. She ran a fourth for him, that's it. Craig Harris second, Mark Smith third. Mark Anthony Jones will get fourth, Lewis Hopkins is your top 5.
C final, 2-wheel drive.
So Darrell Windsor sets off from pole position with William Callan right with him.
That was me, sorry.
Nice tidy start, so we want to see. Each other a little bit of space, it's still slippery. So Darren Windsor leading from William Callan. Matt Vara. So top 3 pulling away slightly. Darren checking at the end of the straight. And William Callan getting ever closer. Matt Vara also there as well, keep it tidy drivers. So Darren Windsor half a second clear at sharp end. William Cullen, Matt Vara, Jazier Mughal, Trish Neal. Oh, the grip's getting a little bit better out there, so it's not quite so difficult out of the bomb hole. Almost side by side, look at this, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, all very close together on the track. Work together, keep it tidy. Could move up the inside coming from Matt Varro, get through to second, but then loses it because Yazzie and Mughal sneak through there to second place. Yazzie has dropped down to Darren Windsor, sideways there, it's all changing, keep it tidy drivers. And it's Trish Neal now, bringing him round from Darren Windsor at the sharp end. Matt Varro back to third. Rob West from 7th up to 4th. John Osborne from 10th up to 5th. So 2 minutes down, 3 to go. Trish Neal leads them round the back section from Darren Windsor and Matt Varro top 3 now pulling in a gap to the rest of the field. Bobby West there in 4th position, driving nicely from 7th.
5, 1, 3, 7, 10, 4, 6, 8, 2, 9. Leader on lap 5.
Trish has had a mistake. It's Matt Varro now out front from Trish Neal and Darren Windsor. Those three still close together, but in a different order. So they come down the straight. Matt Varro, Trish Neal, Darren Windsor. A little bit of a gap then to Rob West and Yazzie Mughal. Halfway through drivers. So Matt Varro's lead is just under a second from Trish Neal. Another second back is Darren Windsor. And then a second and a half back to Rob West. Darren Windsor had a mistake. So Matt Varro just over 1.3 seconds clear now from Trish Neal.
Two-wheel drive buggy, please prepare to kick some butt. Race order after 3 minutes, 1 second, 3, 5,
Mistake from the race leader Matt Varro, so Trish Neal now up the inside through to the lead.
6,
Trish leads Matt by just over a second now at the sharp end. 1.5 minutes to go. Darren Windsor now through to second, so Matt down to third. So Trish Neal's got the biggest gap that he's had all race so far. He leads them round from Darren Windsor and Matt Varro. So Trish coming onto the straight now. We'll check the gap back to second place. Darren Windsor, oh, he's made a mistake, so Matt Varro back to second. Darren's going to drop to 5th, Martin Owen across the track, and it's Rob West now up to 3rd. Martin Owen from 8th up to 4th. So we knew Martin Owen would be a threat as the track was drying. He's got his way all the way up from 8th to 4th.
after 4 minutes, 1 second, 5, 3, 7, 8, 4, 1, 2, 10, 9. On lap 10.
Meanwhile, Trish Neal 4 seconds clear now of Matt Varro at the sharp end. And so the gap back, closest race is 3rd, 4th and 5th. It's Martin Owen now. Got his way up to 3rd, Rob West 4th, Yazzie here is 5th. That's his closest battle on the track. In to the and out of the bomb hole they go. Down the straight, Martin Owen up to 3rd, Rob West giving chase in 4th, Yazzie Mughal 5th. William Callan, Darren Windsor, Dan Harding, Dan Osborne and Scott Follington. Meanwhile, Trish Neal into the bomb hole, out of it, through the chicane, onto the straight. He will start his final lap now, leading them round in the C final. He's got a gap of 3 seconds back to Matt Varro. Then comes Martin Owen with Yazzie here and Rob West all over the back of him. So you're on your finishing lap now, drivers.
2 finish. 6 finish.
We're finishing as you cross the line. So here he comes round in the last corner to win the C final from 5th on the grid. Trish Neal takes the C final from Matt Varro by 2 seconds. Race still on. Here comes Martin Owen. Brilliant result there to get 3rd. Yazzie Mughal 4th.
D final, 2-wheel drive.
Martin Owen. So off and running in the D final, led off by Natalie Williams, who holds on to the lead. Gavin Knight second, Gavin Collar third, Martin Hadley fourth, Laura Hicklin fifth. So we've got the women in this one, Natalie Williams and Laura Hicklin. See if they can show the boys how it should be done.
Race order after 1 minute. 1, 3, 2, 6, 4, 10, 9, 5, 8, 7. Leader on lap 3. Race order after 2 minutes. 1, 3, 10, 2, 9, 8, 6, 4.
So Natalie Williams 1 second clear at the sharp end from Gavin Crawler. Paul Upton from 10th on the grid all the way up to 3rd. No good pot hunting here for field next year in the A final with no trophies up for grabs, I'm afraid. Lots of points though. Gavin Knight 4th on, Puppy's mate Glenn Downer in 5th. Not sure if there's any orders there. I think Paul had a lift with him on the way down. Might be walking back. So Natalie Williams 1 second clear from the rest of the field. She comes onto the main straight now. The all yellow machine being chased down by Gavin Crawler. The gap stays at a second. Paul Upton 2 seconds further back in 3rd. Then Gavin Knight and Glenn Downer, Chris Bowden, Martin Hadley, Laura Hicklin, Neil Badess and Lee Charnock is your 4 in order.
Final, 2-wheel drive buggy. Please prepare to kick some butt. Race order after 3 minutes. 1, 3, 10, 2, 9, 8, 6, 4, 5, 7. Leader on lap 8.
Natalie Williams 2.5 seconds clear. She's pulling away at the sharp end, 1 minute to go. We're around onto the main straight now. Natalie Williams down the straight.
After 4 minutes, 1 second, 1, 3, 10, 2, 9, 8, 6, 4, 5, 7. Leader on lap.
So Natalie Williams being caught by Gavin Collar. The gap's down under a second now. Laura Hicklin moves out of the way. Good driving Laura, lets them through. So here they come onto the straight first and second down the straight. The gap is down to, well, still just over a second. So Natalie holding station. Just as I said that, she's crashed. 25 seconds to go. Gavin's made a mistake, hasn't he? I think Natalie's back into the lead probably. Paul Upton not too far back also. So there's Gavin Crawler, he does now lead from Natalie Williams. 3 seconds the gap between the leaders. Paul Upton running 3rd.
No, finished. 2 finished.
And that was the leader making a mistake there. So Natalie Williams comes right up behind Gavin Crawler. As they come along the last couple of corners, here they come onto the straight, and Gavin Collar just holds on to win the deep.
A final 2-wheel drive.
Off we go for the E-final, led off by Matt Keane. Pretty tidy start, keep it together guys, work together. Don't take each other out for any slippery conditions out there still. It looks dry, but it's not. Walk on the track, you'll feel it's a little bit slippery still.
Oh my word.
Water's been held in the track. So down the straight for the first time, Stephen Baller all over the back of Matt Keane. That holds his line nicely. Then comes Harry Mears, Graham Hunter, Callum Mitchell, Mike Moyes from 10th all the way up to 6th. So this is the E final. There'll be a 10-minute gap after this one before we go on to A final, leg number 2. All right, finalists, when you are ready, we'll give you up to 10 minutes.
Race on after 1 minute. 1, 2, 3, 7, 5, 4, 10, 8, 9, 6. Leader on lap 3.
So down the straight they go, Matt Keane leading. Stephen Ward had a mistake, so Harry Mears now up to 2nd. Stephen Ward down to 3rd, you can cheer him on a bit more than that, Aidan. I'll do the Mark Anthony Jones clap as he comes back here. 1.5 minutes down, so 3:30 still remaining. Loads of time for things to change. Matt Keane stretches his legs, and who's this coming through the field? What a move, Callum Mitchell, 7th up to 2nd now. Harry Mears, Graham Hunter and Stephen Bull, your top 5. Close race on for 2nd, 3rd and 4th has come through the middle of the track.
1, 7, 3, 5, 2, 10, 9, 4, 6, 8. Leader on lap 5.
So leader's checked out, 6 seconds clear now is Matt Keane. Callum Mitchell running 2nd, and he's got Harry Mears, Graham Hunter and Stephen Ward not too far behind. So they've got 2nd, 3rd, 4th and Ward is stuck on the hose. So 2nd, 3rd and 4th coming onto the straight. That's a close race in this one, halfway through. Callum Mitchell last time took a 2.5 out of Matt Keane's lead. So Matt's taking his foot off the gas a little bit, just keeping it nice and safe down the middle of the track. Callum Mitchell absolutely on a charge, taking another 2nd out of him.
2-wheel drive buggy. Please prepare to kick some butt.
So car 7,
after 3 minutes.
Pretty quick in this one. He's running 2nd at the moment.
5, 10, 9, 2, 4, 8, 6. Leader on lap 8.
Here comes Matt Keane over the line now. Could be pacing himself nicely. He's still got a lead of 4 seconds. Oh, he's lost the rear end there. Starts spun around, so he brings Callum right up onto the gearbox of him now. 1st and 2nd coming through the middle of the track now. Both trying to get the power down. Just over a minute 20 to go on this one, drivers. As he's getting on the gas, going up the hill, it's a bit slippery. Down the straight they go. Passing Aidenberg, seems to tongue out as they go past him. Matt Keane leads by just 1/2 second. Callum trying to run around the outside of him, gets a little bit more traction around the outside and takes the lead. So Callum Mitchell into the lead now of this E final.
8, 6, 10.
Matt's not done yet.
Leader on lap 10.
And they've got to watch it because Harry Mears is just over a 2nd further back as well. So top 3, very close together on the track. Back markers keep out of the way when you're being lapped, please. They're not there yet, but they're catching you pretty fast. It's Matt Keane back into the lead from Callum. Well done, keeping out of the way. 3rd place will be there very soon as well. They just come out of the bomb hole. Getting on the gas is very tricky. The car goes sideways. Down the straight they go, starting what will be their final lap now. Callum holding his line, Matt going up the inside, takes a nice move there. So Matt Keane back into the lead from Callum. And they're almost side by side. You've got to watch out because Harry's not too far behind also. Last few corners, you'll be finishing as you hit the line this time, drivers. Mackin gets on the gas, gets it up the hill and comes through. Here comes Callum, drag race down the straight. What a race, well done.
F final, two-wheel drive.
So on the way to the final, Paul Hicklin leads off from Aidan Burke. James Westmoreland there in third, Miklos Davidoff. Oh, Miklos and Aidan in the same final again. Will it be a repeat at Telford? So Paul Hicklin coming onto the straight now, leads them through. Here comes Aidan. And Westy. Andy Windsor, Simon Solly, 10th on the grid all the way up to 5th position. What a blistering start. So remember juniors, get your medals from race control after you've marshalled. So E final up next.
Race order after 1 minute. 3, 2, 1. 5, 10, 6, 4, 7, 8, 9. Leader on lap 3.
So approaching the first 1 minute and a half into this F final. So E final up next, and then we're going to have a 10-minute gap before we run A final leg number 2. There's not been much time for the finalists, so we're going to give a 10-minute gap after the E final before A final leg 2 goes out. So it's all changed at the race. James Westmoreland leads now, 5 seconds clear from Aidan Burke. Paul Hicklin, Simon Tolick and Neil Carbis now in top 5.
Race order after 2 minutes. 3, 2, 1. 10, 6, 5, 7, 4, 9, 8. Leader on lap 5.
So we know that Westy's a bit of a superstar on 2 wheels. He's bringing all the action today on 4 wheels. Aidan Burke takes a second out of him last time through. The gap's down to 4 seconds. So Aidan's on a charge. And Paul Hicklin's right behind him. Here they come second and third. The all white machine from Aidan. And Paul Hicklin all over the back of him with a green and purple car. Here comes Westy on the main straight now. Only just over half distance, so still plenty of time for things to change. Paul Hicklin will be inside, sending it past Aidan. So Paul Hicklin, oh, he's sideways, he's got how much power, he can't get it down on the track. Helps him on the straight, but not around the corners. Aidan back up to second, Hicklin third. Neil Carbis, Andy Windsor. Simon Tolick side trace, Paul Rose, Mark Cox and Miklos Zabidos, you're forward in order.
Two-wheel drive buggy, please prepare to kick some butt. Race order after 3 minutes. 1 second. 3, 2, 1. 6, 5, 10, 9, 8, 7, 4. Leader on lap 7.
So Westy coming through the back markers, well done for keeping out of his way. Oh. Grey, blue and orange car down the main straight is your leader. So if he comes up behind you, let him through please, we'll try and keep an eye on him. Aidan Burke in a comfortable second place now from Neil Carbis, who's worked his way up to third. Andy Windsor fourth. So can Aidan Burke do anything about Westy's lead? 6.5 seconds is the gap. Just over a minute left to go. There comes Westy up on 2 wheels as he likes to be. A little bit greasy out there, so carefully to get in on the gas.
1 second. 3,
Still catch you out.
6, 5, 1, 10, 8, 9, 7, 4. Leader on lap 10.
So you guys going up the straight now, be careful, race leader's coming up behind you as the next car when he gets there. Not there yet, but he will be on the next lap or so, as he carries up this pace. So James Westmoreland, your leader from Aidan Burke, Neil Carbis, they're the top 3. Paul Hicklin sneaked back through to third, so Neil Carbis down to 4th. I think Paul Hicklin all over the back of Aidan Burke, he's already through. So Aiden's down to third now. Paul Hicklin on a charge once again. Paul gets on the gas and he goes sideways. Aiden's all over the back looking for a move down the straight. This will be the final lap now for the lead three cars. We get James Westmoreland, he's checked out and gone in this one. Race is on. Can Aiden Bird do anything about Paul Hicklin? Here they come in the middle of the track now. Aiden's giving it the last bit of charge. Paul Hicklin's got to keep it facing the right direction. Aiden Bird wants that second place back. Paul a little bit sideways. And he holds on to it down the straight to go. So well done, Westy. Here in the
G final two-wheel drive.
Race order after 1 minute. 2, 4, 3, 6, 9, 7, 8, 1, 5, 10. Leader on lap 3. Race order after 2 minutes. 2, 6, 4, 3, 8, 5, 10, 9, 7, 1. Leader on lap 5.
Come on, Marco, you can do it. At the end of the straight.
Attention. Drivers for F-Final, two-wheel drive bodies, please prepare to kick some butt. Race order after 3 minutes, 1 second, 6, 4, 3, 8, 2, 5, 10, 7, 9, 1. Leader on lap 7.
A minute and a half to go. Ollie Davis is your leader from David Bueno. Chris Cherry, Josh Hooper and Trevor Follington. Ollie leads by 2.5 seconds at the sharp end. Drivers get ready for the F-final, please.
After leader team.
Race order after 4 minutes, 1 second, 6, 4, 3, 8, 7, 10, 5, 9. 3 finished. 27 is mixed. 5 finished. 6 finished. 1 finished.
H final, two-wheel drive.
So, no wait for the H final, led off by Andrew Nelson. Let's keep it clean and tidy in the middle.
Oh, come on!
Oh, who's taking each other out? Crunch. This is what we call the strength testing final. Marshals, be on your toes because you may be required. So Harry Saunders, second on the grid, leads them round with a massive lead. Charlie's not driving that, is he? 6 seconds clear. Charlie, you can't even do that. Well done, Harry. Keep on it. He's laughing at you on the rostrum. Concentrate. Harry Saunders, Andrew Nelson, Wayne James, Alistair Monroe, James Santa.
Go on, Cole, go on, go on.
Race order after 1 minute.
Go on,
2,
go on.
1,
Oh,
4,
lovely.
3, 5, 6,
Go.
7, 9, 8. Leader on lap 3.
So a minute and a half gone. G final, get ready, you're up next. So Harry leads by 6 seconds.
Go on, Flynn.
Pole man Andrew Nelson trying to
Go on.
chase him down.
Go on, Flynn.
Race order after 2 minutes. 2, 1, 4, 3, 7, 6, 5, 8, 9. Leader on lap 5.
Go on, Cole.
I'll get him, Cole. I know.
Don't bang into each other.
Get him.
Stand straight, clear.
So remember juniors, no matter where you finish in your final after you've done your marshalling, see me at race control and we've got the medals. You're welcome to get one of those after you've done
Go
your
on,
marshalling.
Cole.
Attention. Drivers for G final. 2-wheel drive buggy. Please prepare to kick some butt. Race order after 3 minutes. 2, 1, 4, 3.
Nice
7,
driving, Cole, nice driving.
5, 8, 9. Leader on lap 7.
So Neil Saunders is going to have some competition soon because Harry Saunders leading this one by 11 seconds. He's going to be on your case soon, Charlie. Harry Saunders, 12 seconds now clear.
Go on, Flynn, turn in.
Harry! Sorry.
So 7 minutes to go. Harry from Andrew from Wayne. Alistair, Flynn, Tommy, Martin, James and Cole. Oh, Tommy's up to 4. See that? He didn't pass a couple of cars on that lap.
Come on!
Race order after 4 minutes. 1 second. 2, 1, 4, 8, 7, 3, 6, 5, 9. Leader on
Go on,
lap
Cole.
Oh, Tommy, you're up to 3rd. I'll extend it to a 10-minute final for you at this pace. Here he comes down the straight. Tommy's up to, no, still 4. I've seen the problem, Aidan. I can see the stickers on the side of the car.
Go on, Flynn.
20 seconds to go. Harry Saunders, Andrew Nelson,
Go on.
Wayne James, Tommy Tansley and Alistair Munro, your top 5.
Go.
So keep going to your core
You're
drivers.
driving awesome, mate. I'm so proud.
Finish. 5 finish.
Harry Saunders, well done. You are done. You win the H final.
4 finished.
Tell you what the split was.
Yeah, I'm marshal, mate.
Problem 7 is missing.